moon, lunar eclipse energies at the moment. We're going through this lunar eclipse full moon. And I'm going to be doing a couple of pre-orders for those who did their pre-order question through my website for the super chat questions. So we're going to look at that. And then we'll go into your live questions. If any of you do have a live question, we can look at that as well as we go into it. All right, so welcome everyone. Welcome. Good to have you all here. Lovely to have you all here. Do a shout out on arrival, like. And if you haven't subscribed or put the notifications on, please do that, because you need to do that to get notified when I do go live, which is usually once or twice a week, usually around this time. Sometimes also another time on the weekend. Hi Faye, how are you? Hi Linglicious, how are you, my dear? Haven't seen you for a while. Do a shout out where you're from, a like on arrival. Okay, I'm going to do a super chat for a pre-order for Irena in the UK. So shout out to Irena, nice to hear from you. Let's have a look for you for the UK. Then we've got Pisces Moon pre-order as well. Nice to see you as well. Linglicious, nice to see you as well. Then we've got Pisces Moon as well. So let's have a look at Irena. You know, the thing is, if you do a pre-order, which is done through my website, AMIRACELON.com, AMIRACELON.com, sometimes I need to, or I like to look at your astrology too, just to see what's going on. Yeah, just to see what's going on. So as Irene has been an old client of mine, I'm just going to bring up her chart. Just see what's happening. Okay, I can see that there's actually a very good luck for you at the moment around rentals. So you've got Jupiter transiting the 6th house, which rules rentals. So you might get your rental property that you want, that you need. You've also got transformation around how you make money, where you make money. So that could also coincide with that. That's with Pluto transiting the 2nd house. That can also instigate a win of some description, coming into a big windfall, coming into some money, for example, coming into like a large amount of money or a lump sum of money. So that can also work. And that transit will be going for quite a long time through the 2nd house. So it's about accountability, taking accountability. I'm getting the word accountability. So it could be that you're taking accountability or doing accounts for your business, or doing accounts for your what you're doing, your home business. But I do see that Jupiter, once it goes into 17 degrees Gemini, which is not far away, you could have a new offer or more marriage partners or more business partners, like clients, business partners, business relationships coming in. It could also be new, a nice lucky streak with proposals, or having some sort of new person come into your life. So I feel like if you are moving, that might sort of set the ball rolling, especially a change. So you've kind of been feeling like a change. You've been feeling like you want to change. You've been feeling like change is imminent, change is in the air, etc. So with that change might be what you need to kind of kick off this new love interest. All right. There is victory here, getting what you want. There's going to be a choice maybe of 2 different places, 2 different locations, 2 different situations that you're going to be looking at. I kind of feel like you might end up getting your own place. Can Irena get her own place? Saying yes. know what's happening in your home country, but if you're entitled to some property there, I would try to get something as well. Maybe you'll be able to get some property there, I'm not sure. But you're going to be offered something, more than one offer, I feel, is coming in, and one of these offers you're going to refuse. So I do feel like you're going to be overloaded with offers. You do have working here for the money, work for the money, but I've got good partnerships coming in. When do we see this happening, this move happening? Let's get a visual on that. I'm seeing 4, so it could be in 4 weeks or 4 months. So it could be around April, being the 4th month as well. Got the 9 of rods, Ace of rods, Page of cups. I feel like once you've made your mind up, it's kind of like the 9 of rods. Once you've made your mind up, it's just going to be action from there on. So once you kind of point your sword in the direction of the topic or area that you want to be in, then it's going to kind of flow out from there. So yeah, I feel like that's sort of what's going to happen. And I do see you working from home. I do see you having that business at home and doing something that's going to be agreeable to you in a nice space. I'm seeing it being in a flat block, a block of flats. I do see it not being in too much of a high area. I see that there's greenery out the windows. So you might be on a garden floor, garden apartment, or the first floor, or maybe the second floor. But I do see that there's like views into a garden or views into a green area. So I wish you all the best with that, Irena. I hope you got the message. So here we go. Okay, Pisces moon. How will the lunar eclipse affect you? And thank you all for your donations. I truly appreciate it. Thank you, Faye. Thank you, Tammy. Hi, Michi. How are you? All right. Let's have a look. Pisces moon, what to expect for this lunar eclipse. That's also going to be affecting you. Being a Pisces moon, it's going to be opposing potentially your moon or having some impact. Some astrologers do say that the eclipses do go out for more than a certain, 3 to 6 months. So they can actually, so whatever seeds you sow in this particular lunation, in this eclipse season, and it is quite a crazy month, this March. I feel like after March is over, things are going to settle and flow a lot more. For a lot of you, you've got abundance here, Pisces moon. You're kind of wondering how it's going to happen though, but you do have abundance there. I do see you once again considering moving out to the countryside or closer to nature. It could be in an outer borough or closer to nature somewhere, or in upstate New York or something like that, somewhere where there's a lot of nature or a surrounding state with nature. Taking a step into the unknown. So I feel like you and your mother might be going on a trip somewhere to look at something. If she's looking at going somewhere, applying somewhere new or going somewhere, you might actually go and have a look and check it out. I feel like springtime is going to be a turning point. So we're just coming into spring now. So I feel like it's going to be a turning point for you and your progress with kind of getting out of Dodge and making other things happen. You'll have a lot of more options and opportunities over the next 7 months or so. There will be options and opportunities. There is the devil there, so there's something kind of that often holds you back from moving forward. So you have to work out what that is. What are the chains there that are holding you back? And whatever it is, you might have to break free of those chains to make that step, step into the unknown, which is the Fool. I don't know why I'm getting San Antonio, Texas. That could be somebody else popping up as well who's on the live. That could also be for Tammy. I'm not sure because she's from San Antonio. But I was getting San Antonio, Texas for you. I know that you do have better astrology once you move sort of further west. You do have a man here. He looks like, you know, the King of Swords I often see as a lawyer or somebody who works with the law. So there could be some sort of legal advice you're getting as well. And there is a contract coming out of it. There could also be a marriage coming out of it as well, or a contract coming out of where you're going. But I do feel you're going to try to instigate a move or instigate a change or instigate some sort of step in a new direction, that's for sure. It's like these three people are like looking away from where you are. They're looking kind of out. So they're leaving the devil behind. The devil's in the details. So, you know, upstate New York isn't that great, you know. So you might look around your state and say, well, where else is there to live? So it might, you know, all of those little towns are not that great. They're all kind of like, a lot of them are struggling and this and that. So I would say look further afield. The sitting and waiting game is what you've been doing with the Hanged Man. So I feel like if you start kind of the ball rolling and start moving, like the progress of moving, then I think it's going to get you out of this hangman stalemate sort of situation, because that could be what is tying you there. Could also be the price on. I'll just show you those cards: the Judgment and the Eight of Cups as well. It could be the price. You might be held back because you're looking at what it's going to cost to move or what the prices are, or you could be feeling stuck because you think, oh, the prices are this and that, and you know, what are we going to do there, and what are we going to, you know, see there, etc. And what are we going to accomplish there. But it could be that you kind of are in an environment. I'm also getting I'm still getting somewhere spiritual, like that place in New Mexico is coming to mind. I'm getting a dry climate, dry desert climate. So if it's not San Antonio, Texas, it could be further west. It could be San Antonio, not San Antonio. It could be San Antonio or further west of San Antonio. And it might be in a state that is supportive of you, that is easier to get the Section 8, or that's easier to get the housing, etc. What's the name of that town again? Let me have a look. Santa Fe. Santa Fe could be something of interest. Could even be Albuquerque. So I would just keep your options open and do some research and just see what, you know, what presents in those areas as well. Like you might put your name on a list there or something like that. Or your mother might. You know, she might not want to move out of New York, but I'm kind of feeling like upstate New York is not going to solve the issue. It's still going to be humid. Yeah. And the humidity could be the issue. Hi, John. How are you? Hola. Hi, Faye. Linglicious. Tammy from Texas. Welcome, welcome. Thank you, Faye, for the 10. Truly appreciate that. Okay, let's have a look at Faye. Any job or love prediction for you? The job is too stressful and no decent love prospects. Okay, Faye. Do I have your astrology, Faye? I would write it out until the end of the month. I would wait for the tides to turn around April the 1st. I feel like the tides are turning in general in favour, and we've only got 2 weeks to go. Any job or love predictions, Aries, okay. Yeah, around your birthday. So I don't know when your birthday is, but March 29th, good. So, well, you're at 29, you're at 11 like I am. So that is very fortunate for really tapping into opening the road and powerful kind of momentum for affirmations and things moving forward. So also, you know, connected to spirit, doing something more meaningful that means more to you than maybe the job that you're doing. You might want to get the job, a different job first, or set up a different job first before the love kind of comes in. But let's have a look. Let's have a look. What do we got? I might just do a month by month and just see. So March, you feel like you're spinning your wheels is what I'm getting for March. Like nothing's going anywhere. You're kind of spinning your wheels. This was flipped over. Just going to put that there. April, you feel like you're going to move. So you feel like you're kind of spinning your wheels, or something's coming to a close, and you feel like you're going to move either in April or in July, because the Chariot is July. It's Cancer season, Cancerian season. May, it looks like you're coming together with somebody. There's also a no there, or there's too many that might come in at once, and you might have to refuse some offers there. You're still indecisive and a bit on guard, very much indecisive. I think it's about deciding exactly what you feel like you need to do. And Aries are usually quite good at that, but it depends what others sort of what other planets you have and what other astrology is going on with you. I feel that by September, October, November, December is going to be like a turning point. A turning point and a move in the right direction. So there could be a bit of toing and froing. If you are wanting to move into a new dimension, move into a new arena, an area, or even move physically into a different state or city, it could be a relationship that comes along that holds you back, and you might be thinking, well, I might just stay here to see how this goes. But I don't feel like it's really worth it. So if you do meet somebody, I would put the relationship on the back burner until you get the job prospects sorted out, because I feel like this could delay you. I feel like this relationship could delay you, and it might not pan out in the way that you want it to. It's going to make you feel like things are up in the air, or not moving very fast, or indecisive, or you're indecisive person. So if you want to move this action of the forward, stepping into a new dimension, the unknown, I would say tackle that first. Sometimes when you do get these readings for the timing, you can supersede what's going to block you and prioritize something else. So you might go on a fact-finding mission, you might go on a reconnaissance mission, you might go on some sort, put your resume out there to different arenas, different states, different cities. I don't know if you wanted to move out of your city or state, but it could actually come up as an opportunity or an option, or you just might go to a different place or work in a different place in the same state that you're in now without moving. So I would sort out the job first, and I feel like that the love will come after that. Okay, thank you for that. Texas Tammy, your ex didn't look happy at your daughter's wedding. Oh, congratulations to your daughter. His woman was chatting and talking like she was high on something. I feel like he was embarrassed, and I feel like she was kind of overcompensating her position, or overcompensating, or trying to get attention, is what I'm getting. What was Don thinking? I feel like he was embarrassed. I don't know. I feel like Don feels stuck between a rock and a hard place. I feel like he's kind of a little bit stuck. Yeah, he doesn't know what to do next. So maybe he needs, he needs talking to. He could be depressed. I don't know if he's depressed. What was Don thinking at the wedding? Let's have a look. He could have some sort of underlying depression going on, or just feel stuck. Yeah, she was trying to take the limelight and be the star. So she might have been trying to outshine your daughter even, which he didn't like at all. So there is an energy here of the star. She was trying to take the spotlight, and he didn't like how she served it up. Like, he didn't like how she served up that plate. Like, it was like, no, I don't like that. No. I don't know if she was wearing something quite strange or unusual, like a weird color. I don't know, I'm getting pink around her, or rhinestones, or she was kind of over the top or something like that. I don't know. I don't know why I'm getting Dolly Parton. So I don't know if there was a song or something like that, a Dolly Parton song in there somewhere, or that could have been one of Don's songs. There's a Three of Cups here. He might have been talking to someone else. He might have been not so much you, but he could have been dark pink dress. Okay, so that clarifies that. Thanks, Tammy, for the confirmation. He could be talking to, or has been talking to, another woman, just to kind of like escape from his feeling of being trapped or unseen in the relationship. I kind of feel like he feels unseen and unheard, and she might just feel like she wants all the attention, or tries to outmaneuver him in some capacity. I don't think it's about you. I feel it's about her and him. And I don't think he's too happy about it. So I feel like at some point he's going to talk to you. There could be a Queen of Pentacles involved. I don't know who that is. It could be another person, a third party. He might have been waiting for his daughter to get married before making any final decisions about leaving. He could be actually indecisive about wanting to stay in this situation that he's in. Yeah, so I would talk to him. With Don, I think you should just get him on the phone or get him in person and just read him. I feel like you can read him, Tammy. Yeah, I'd be asking direct questions and get direct answers. Yeah, I don't think you need to be speculating anymore with him. I think he'll open up to you. Okay, the school got an email. Thanks, Tammy, for the 20, an extra 20. The school got an email. Hi, Glenetha, how are you? Hi, Blissful Oracle, how are you? Welcome back. The school got an email from the principal for cash donations to buy the assistant principal's daughter a wedding gift. I felt it was off-putting and unethical. She is paid double her teachers get paid. Yeah, just don't get involved in it. Just ignore it. Just don't get involved in it. No, you've just had your own daughter's wedding. It's probably been expensive enough as it is, and you have your points there. Is there any other question, Tammy, about that? And I'll ask a question to the cards. Most welcome, Pisces Moon. Most welcome. I'm glad you're here and you could see your reading. Hi, Mavita Silva. How are you, my dear, from India? Yay. All the Desi brides are here. Okay. I'll come back to you, Tammy. Let me know what you'd like to know. You're not donating money. Okay. Do you have another question, Tammy? Does the principal know it is unethical? Oh, okay, that's the question. All right. I'm not sure the principal knows about it. I'm not sure the principal actually knows about it. Unless you saw that they're copied in on it. I don't think there'll be many people donating. I'm getting blue around it, so I don't know if she's expecting a baby boy or there's blue around her, or that's your daughter. I've got blue. She wrote the email. She wrote the email. Sorry, that's it. You could just write something back and say, give us her salary and we'll donate something. Yeah, but you can't do that because it's all regulated by the government. No, I think it's time you went private, Tammy. Private school. Maybe it's time to get off the public system and into a private system. I don't think she feels this unethical. I feel like she works hard for the money and she's probably in cahoots with the assistant principal. They're probably besties or something like that. So I feel like she just doesn't care. You know, you haven't liked her from the get-go, from the jump, basically. So no, I don't think she thinks it's unethical. But I think there's going to be an uprising around it, or there's going to be some backlash or some disappointment about it. And I feel like there's going to be a few people leaving. Maybe they'll leave before you'll leave, but I feel like there's going to be some movement in the ranks there and some people leaving. She's getting a bit comfortable, a bit too comfortable for her own good. So I feel like that's kind of upsetting the apple cart. It's kind of like upsetting quite a lot of people. Some people are very angry about it. I think you're angry about it. There's inner anger going on here. There's movement around July, so I don't know if you're going to get out of there in July. If it's finally sealed, you're going to seal the deal on that one. And once you're out of there, it's going to be over and out. It's going to be like over and out on the two-way radio, and that's going to be it. It's going to be like radio silence. You're not going to have anything to do with, you know, her or anything like that moving forward. Maybe you're going back to San Antonio, yeah. You don't trust her, no. You could easily get a transfer back there, or you might go private. Even a private high school, even Catholic high school or a Christian high school of some description. If you're in high school or middle school. I'm not sure if you were high school or middle school. Yes. So yeah, I feel like that is definitely on the cards, Tammy, definitely on the cards. Hi, Joanne Oxlade. How are you, my dear? Welcome back. Haven't seen you for a while. I'm ever going to get better. Okay. I'm not sure what you mean by that. Very indecisive. Yeah, so if you're feeling indecisive, you know, Aries put irons in the fire, and that's how things take off. I feel like a lot of people are in transition right now with what they want to do with their lives, especially on a professional level, on a business level, on, you know, work level, etc. So until you get a real clear Aries sort of like fiery yes on it, a real jump starter yes, like jump starting a car, then I would say, oh, there was a car screech outside just then, so that's a confirmation. So I would say just sit on it until you get a definite yes, but you're going to be floating a lot of ideas. There's a lot of bubbles and floating going around, a lot of balloons I'm seeing around you too. So you might have a lot of balloons on your birthday. for whatever reason. Hi Glenife, hola amor, ¿cómo estás? Love reading, amor. How will he look? I'm trying to plan a Greece and Italy trip with your family. How will it work out? Okay, good question. Greece and Italy is great. Yeah, just don't go there when it's like super hot, like in August. Don't go in August if you can avoid that. June or September are better months to go. June can also have heat waves in Italy and in Greece. It's better to go slightly out of season if you can, like go in spring or fall if you can. September's a beautiful month in Italy, and it would be a beautiful month in Greece as well. If you can kind of maneuver that could really work. May is also a good month as well. If you're looking to go in May, June, like end of May towards June is also beautiful. It gets very hot already, you know, in Greece in June and parts of Italy as well, or the end of May too. How will it work out? Okay. Italy and Greece, how will it work out? Italy and Greece, how will it work out? Your neighbours might want to go with you, I don't know. Or your neighbours might gossip about you, or somebody's going to gossip about the trip. So don't tell too many people. You're going to do your research, that's for sure. You are going to do your research. And I do feel like you're really going to love the place, love the trip, love the whole energy. Let me have another look in the cards. And Greece always gets fires, you know, they get wildfires in August these days. Like the last few years they've gotten fires. So try to avoid, the really hot months. Mainly in the mainland, they get the fires around Athens, but a love reading. How will he look? Oh, that's right. I was thinking, somebody asked, how will he look? Why am I getting a cruise? I mean, that might put the kind of, you know, too much effort out of it, unless you go on an organised tour, or unless you just go to a couple of places that you want to go to. There's going to be a lot of gossip around it though, so if your whole family's going and your mother's going and everybody, you know, I'm sure your mother's telling people about it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, looks like a fairly sporty, active person. Could be a Sagittarius. I'm getting Sagittarius first, Leo, Aries second. I do feel like they are looking for a partnership, looking for a relationship. You're contemplating the money, you're looking at the money. You were thinking of a boat tour around the Amalfi Coast. Okay, well that's easy to do. Your sister and kids will go as well as your mum. Okay, do you have to pay for all of them? Because it might be a strain on you because you've got the 5 of Pentacles. You might change your mind a few times. Oh, your sister's going to pay for her kids. Okay. And for herself as well. Oh, for you and part of mum. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. Yeah. So you're going to find the best cost-effective way of doing it. I feel like you're really going to research it. You're going to, with the number of people that you've got, sometimes it's good to rent a car and drive somewhere. Sometimes it's, you know, good to get, to go on a, you know, a small yacht trip or something like that, that might go around some islands. I mean, the Amalfi Coast is easy because it's really Capri and the coast, but there are a lot of steps there, so just be aware of that. Unless you're doing a day tour there with a cruise ship or something like that. Not that the cruises dock there, but they dock in Naples and they go out from there. Now let's focus on this guy. You might meet him traveling. What is it going to look like? Past life. You feel like you've been in these places before, Greece and Italy, in past lives, and I can relate to that definitely. So you might do some sort of past life regression, or you might have some sort of deja vu when you go to Pompeii or some of the sites, a site that you might go to. You might have a deja vu, a flashback, that type of thing. I'm getting a ship there and foreign themes, distance. You know, a lot of Americans take cruises. So if you are going on a cruise, they always say, you know, you probably have to go during the school holidays, but if you are going on a cruise, you might meet some fellow Americans, but most of the time the cruises are full of families and couples. That's what my single friend told me when he went on a recent cruise. He said it was full of singles and families, especially on the school holidays as well. Unless you go on a singles cruise. You're not a fan of cruises. Yeah. It depends. How many people do you have? 7 or something? You're going to pick some sort of a package. So it could be a package, like a tour just for your family. Package for your family. If you don't like cruises, that's fair enough. Some cruises are okay, some are not so okay. And it also depends on how many people you have. That Knight of Rods has come up again. Yeah, this guy could be, it looks like a fire sign. He could be involved with a law or be a lawyer or work with a law or signing documents. He could also be King of Pentacles. So Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I feel like you might have met this guy by July or in July, August. July, August looks like you're going to meet him. If he's not already in your life. I think you asked another question about Frank. We'll come down to Frank in a bit. Is Frank married or single? 7. And you and, okay. A 9, okay, perfect. Hi V, how are you? Welcome back. And if anyone does do a donation link on my website, please let me know. And I'll check that too. Hi Blissful Oracle. Doing much better now that the snakes are out of your life. Oh my God. How is my money looking? I feel like things are changing. I'm feeling creative and I want to do new things. Looking for new friends. Good for you. I feel like you'll meet a lot through your business. Are you still doing your recycling fashion business? I think you'll get some friends that are going to be involved there. I'm seeing like-minded people. You're closing one shop and keeping 2. Good idea. Yeah, you got to sometimes just go with what is working. How's your money looking? Okay, let's look at the money. Things are a bit up in the air in March because of these eclipses, so I'm just saying ride it out until we're well and truly into Aries season around the 1st of April. I need to spend time with my daughter. Okay. Is she still living with you? How old is she? Can she come to your shop sometimes? 13. She might help you out in the shop sometimes. Like you could try to just start training her to do something. You know, she could also be a model. Like you might get her to put some clothes on and for social media for the children's wear. Oh, she wants to be a nurse. How sweet. Looking at the money. Looks like you've got the Queen of Pentacles well and truly in your hands. So looks like you've got the money there. You know what you're doing. Feel like you're going to come up with another new idea as well. To make money is coming up on the inside. You might also have a new partnership relationship. Looks like somebody who's very business savvy. He could also be an air sign. I know that you're getting out of your other marriage. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or he could be involved in contracts, real estate, signing documents. He could be a help to you as well. He's coming up next to the Hierophant. So if it is something to do with your settlement or divorce, then I think that you're going to choose the right lawyer if you haven't already got one, or the right assistance. You're still healing over the past, 5 of Cups. You're getting over the past, but you're coming out of this stronger than ever. Queen of Rods, you're really sitting in a really nice energy. You're going to feel very positive about yourself, how you look, your skin, your hair, your body. You're just going to feel like, when you feel like that is when you attract money for some reason. I know when I feel like that, I attract a lot of men into my life. When you feel like that boosts your self-esteem. When you feel like you've got the money in the bag, that's when you feel like this, when you feel like the Queen of Rods. Just really perfectly how you want to be. It's also that cross is jumping out around the neck there. There's a lot of angelic presence around you. There could be prayers or symbolic things that you're going to come up with. I don't know if you're going to come up with something like religious icons you might be selling in the shops, or some sort of candles or something like that, or burning a candle for a particular saint could actually help you as well. Okay. Second question. Thank you for the 5. Your friend wants to take you to Vegas next week. Paid trip. He's clear he just wants to go as friends. Yeah, I think why not? He's been very upfront and honest about it. He might like being around you. He might feel like it kind of, you know, helps his energy, or he likes being around you as a friend. I'm getting a G initial coming in around you, so you could meet somebody with a G, first, second, or last name, who's interested. Yeah, when you're feeling the best, fun and fabulous, is when you attract the money in. So when you're feeling like, and some people might not notice a difference, it might not actually be a difference, but you notice when you feel the difference. It's like your self-esteem is feeling on point, and that's when you attract money. Yeah. A lot of people attract different things when they feel like that. They can attract all sorts of things. Yeah, this guy's really generous. And you could even win some money. He might even give you some money to gamble with or play with. like play the slots. So just put yourself into a money mindset, and I feel off you go. I'm also getting a vision of tennis. I don't know what that means. That could be a future partner or something that you might get involved with, a tennis club. It could be your daughter, could be something like that, a tennis. Why am I seeing tennis? That feather in the cap is jumping out at me. Now he's got everything organised. It's like he's going to organise everything, and he kind of, it's not that he feels sorry for you. He kind of wants you to just shake off this ex-husband of yours. Yeah. Thanks, Blissful Oracle. Yeah, I feel like you'll have a good time. And if you're going and you're going to gamble, just do some manifestation, brainwashing on yourself before you go. So you're going to play the right machine or the right thing, the right table. Joanne, you're welcome to do a donation and I'll do a question for you. $5 or more is the donation minimum. Okay, Glenifer. Forgot to ask, there is an older gentleman in my job named Frank. Will anything happen with him? Oh, thank you. Well, you're spot on. Thank you so much for that. I like to hear some feedbacks. V says V says that you're going to get Brittany to write a question. Okay. Yeah, that's what happens. That's what happens, Blissful Oracle. The jealous husbands try to take your energy. Oh, he had nothing. Okay. He might end up sort of trying to get closer to you, but not in a bad way, you know. Okay. Frank was married and now is single. Excellent. Hi, Mystique. How are you, my dear? Oh, by the way, I did a candle for everybody watching the video. So I do have a candle going with the intention of a manifestation for everybody watching the video. So just thought I'd put that out there. I just felt like burning a candle on this eclipse energy, coming out of this eclipse energy once again. Hello, Boo and Booettes. Okay, let's have a look at Frank. Is it a mutual attraction? I see an invitation coming up, Glenifer. I feel like he's going to invite you to a barbecue or vice versa. He might, your mother might say, you know, I don't know if you're having something at your house or one of your relatives' house. You might invite him to something like a barbecue or something like that. And I feel like he might come. Frank. Yeah, there's something to do with a home, a house. I feel like you'll definitely join forces with someone. Somebody's going to really join forces with you. He might not want to cross the line because he has... he is working with you. He might be aware of legal things, so you might have to make the first move, or not the first move, like physically, but I feel like invite him maybe to, you know, if you're having a family sort of gathering or something, I don't know, or he might invite you to something. If that makes sense. I'm seeing it's a possibility. He could be holding back because of the work situation. I also feel like he's had a time in his life where he's felt like he's just wanted to be single. So if he's still in that kind of vortex of singleness, then I would say don't worry, you know, don't bother about him. Oh, so he might be feeling like it's crossing the line because he's a director. Okay. Well, you might have to say, you know, I've told my mum, you know, how much of a great co-worker you are, and she's invited you over to a thing. You might have to, you know, get something organised. I kind of see an outdoor picnic or a barbecue. Or it could be a potluck or something that is being arranged at work. Or you don't have family where you are. Okay. It could be a potluck at work or something. Or, yeah, maybe a summer job event. Yeah, it could be. Yeah, it could be around the 4th of July. I was picking that up before, but I didn't want to sort of say it because I was focusing on your trip. So that's when the man might come in, and that was the timing we had on that. I feel like there is attraction, but I kind of feel like either he's still wanting to be single or he has been wanting to be single for some time. So you're going to have to see if he's available or not. I mean, I think that's really the bottom line. Okay, hi V, how are you? Let's have a look. Exciting times indeed. Hi Mystique, how are you? Thank you for your donation. Yeah, Frank might be still getting over his whole divorce and family stuff and whatever, depending on how many kids he's got, and he may or may not want to get into another marriage. I don't know. There's also something coming up around his mother, so I don't know if his mother's sick or there's some issue with his mother, or maybe she's not around anymore. I'm not sure. Something about his mother. Okay. Let's have a look at Mystique. 2025 to 2026, April to April. Let's have a look. He might be just looking after his mother if she's still alive. Yeah, he might be focusing on that, you know. There's always a time in life where there's sort of like a period where people are kind of consumed with family business, family affairs. Muchas gracias, amor. De nada. Okay. Mystique. Okay, Mystique, I'm getting one foot in front of the other. I feel like you're moving. Got a jumping card for you, the star again. I also read a cloud yesterday. Now I'm reading clouds. Can you believe it? I thought I'd put it out there for the collective. I got a JOV. I got an anchor, which can be a ship, something to do with ships, anchors, stability, security. I also got a cross, like a crucifix, something around Easter, I felt it was. I got a Christmas tree. So there could be something going on at a church, or something by Christmas is going to happen. There could be somebody with a JOV initial or a JO initial, like a John or a JOV something. And there was a star. That's what triggered it. There was a star. Somebody sees you as a star. It could be somebody in spirit as well. So it could be a John in spirit. I do have a John around me in spirit who often sends messages through for people. So he likes to communicate. He's quite funny, actually. All right. He likes to be part of the whole psychic thing. You're welcome, John. You're welcome. Okay. I'm going to do another spread, Mystica. Sorry, I just did this one because that star jumped out. Options and choices coming up for you. You're going to come out of this riding a wave of success. I do feel like you're going to come out of this on top of things. You're looking at delays. You're looking at why there are delays, why things are slow, why why things are hanging in the midst. Why things are stuck and slow. You feel like there's a grind around your work, and you can't wait to go on your trip. So you're definitely going to go on this trip on spring break. You're definitely going to go. I might just do a different deck. Let's have a look. Yeah, you're looking at psychologically why things are going very slow. It's like you're trying to cut things, cut the cords, cut things. I've done a road opener for everybody who's watching. You booked the plane tickets, that's good. So if you do get some sort of magical, like opening, just let me know. Let us know in the comments after the video is published, and in the next, few days or week, couple of weeks, what's been cooking. Okay, looking at Airbnb and car rental. Okay, good. All right, let's have a look. Let's have a look for Mystique. April. It's not that you're relocating then, but you're going to start getting excited. Your mother's going to try to put a spanner in the works. She doesn't want you going, or she doesn't want you. She's going to try to guilt you into staying by saying something like your kids, or she wants the money, she wants what you're bringing to the table, that type of thing. And she might be generally sad that you're going as well. July and August. July and August are going to be blessings. A lot of blessings coming to you in July and August. September, you're going to feel really free. Like you're going to really unshackle the chains. You're going to feel very free. October, you're going to feel like you've managed to do it. Whatever it is, whatever challenges have been in your way, you feel like you've managed to do it. November, December, you're going to be having more fun. There's going to be more news, more things happening around you, more friends, I feel, more chats, more sort of excitement in your life. There's more excitement going on there. January, romance. You could be invited to a wedding in early next year. You're very protected. So you have I don't know whether you're wearing an eye or obsidian or something like that. Some people just need that for protection. That's all they need. Like they feel like something's very different. So you might be wearing an eye, wearing your protection jewelry and things like that, or your obsidian, because there is jealousy around you, there is gossip around you, there's people talking around you, and because you come from a small city, people are going to be talking, sending out invitations around early next year. Will I get the apartment at the Reserve? Where's the Reserve? Is that in your city? Yeah, it was probably glitching on your side. Thanks for that. Okay. Okay, you're back, Mystique. All right, good, good. We'll get rid of that. All right. Oh, that's Lorraine. Sorry, Lorraine. At the reserve. Okay. Oh, it's in Harlem. Okay, good. Just scroll back now, Mystique. You should be able to pick it up if you've got a good connection. There's a wedding coming up. Could be your wedding early next year or an invitation to a wedding. You might do a Vegas wedding or something. Okay, Lorraine, will I get the apartment at the reserve in Harlem? Okay. I'm getting a good vibe about it. Getting a good vibe about it. Lorraine in Harlem. The ship's sailing, Lorraine. You need the protection eye as well. You've got the protection eye coming up. Or you are protected, or you're getting more protection, or you're thinking you're going to get more protection. Sweetness of life. Yeah, I feel like you've got a good opportunity of getting it. Lorraine and Harlem apartment. I don't know if you're going to go in with a couple of roommates or by yourself. I do see a move though. You've definitely got a move coming up. You've definitely got a move coming up. Is Harlem kind of like getting like a renovation, like a facelift? Are they kind of upscaling Harlem at the moment? That's what I'm seeing in the future. I don't know what that's about. I feel like it's going to be an up and coming kind of thing, if it's not already. Okay, Mystic, your friend's getting married in May. Yep, so you'll probably get an invitation for that. Okay, Joanne, thank you for that donation. Where was the donation made? Okay, yes, it's a new apartment. Okay. I missed yours, Brittany. Sorry about that. Sometimes, oh, there you are, Brittany. And I also missed one with Mystique as well. So I'll do Mystique, then Brittany. Oh, I missed two by Mystique. Sorry, Mystique. That's why you didn't hear it. No, what happens is that sometimes my computer is slower than my phone. So I'm shooting on my phone, but yeah, I'm shooting on my phone, but sometimes my computer's slower for whatever reason. Okay, here we go, Mystique. What can I expect? Finding a home, employment, etc. when you take your trip to Vegas. I think you're going to be super excited. I think didn't Meg say something about there being issues with Airbnb hosting there in Nevada? Okay, your wish is coming true. I feel like you're going to get you're going to get what you want. You're going to also get a job that you want. I feel like your wishes will come true. I feel like you're going to get some sort of traction is going on. I feel like you're going to be surrounded by helpful people or the right person, and things are going to kind of fall into place. You're going to kind of cut the cord of this slow vibration movement going on. Yeah, you've got wishes coming true around all of this. Okay, what's H thinking about you and him? and what you had before. Let's have a look at H. What's H up to? What's he thinking? I'm just getting the words love in the fast lane. So I feel like he thinks that you're on to the next one, or you've moved on, or he's moved on, or he's the fast one. I also feel like he thinks that you deserve better than him. I don't know why. Or that you're wanting marriage and he's not offering it or didn't offer it. So that makes sense. So you are going to get what you want, and I feel like you might get married in Vegas at some point in time. You know, not the first round, but at some point in time. Yeah. He thinks that maybe your children got in the way, he misses the passion, and he may still try to reach out to you. Okay. Hi, Brittany. How are you, my dear? Oh, no. I'm sorry about sugar. Okay. What was the story that she gave you about how this guinea pig died? Your kids. Your kids, I think. Mistake, your kids. I'll have a scroll back, Joanne, but I didn't see anything. Sometimes it doesn't go through if your country doesn't allow it to. I do have PayPal Cash App as well. You can look at my website, which is AMIRA'S.com. Okay. Brittany. That's a shame. Was it already quite old? Because I'm feeling like, was it old or was she old? You could take it to, you know, get an autopsy done on it if you really feel like you want to. I'm getting like 8. I don't know if sugar was 8 or... I feel like she ate something that... She was given something to eat that didn't go down, you know, quite well. I don't know why I'm seeing grass or something like that. It could have gotten stuck. She could stuck in her throat and she might have choked or something along those lines. That's what I'm seeing. Choking on something. Was there foul play with this particular situation? I feel like the woman kind of forgot they were there or something, or that the pet was there. Oh, okay. They couldn't do the autopsy because of that. All right. Oh dear. Oh dear. Yeah, there was definitely some sort of deception going on there. You've got the moon and indecisiveness. I think something happened and she didn't know what to do. She might have panicked, and I feel like it was like choking or something, or was given the wrong food. I'm also seeing an egg. I don't know why I'm seeing an egg, like a boiled egg, like a peeled boiled egg. So I don't know if they were given some sort of food that they weren't meant to have. And it doesn't feel like an allergy to me. It feels like more like choking on something. Yeah. But I feel like sugar is okay, like around you and the other pets, definitely in spirit. I'm just trying to tune in to see if there's any message from sugar. Exactly. There's some sort of drinking going on around, smell of alcohol, and also a lot of candy, a lot of lollies or sweets, a lot of candy, a lot of sugar. So I don't know if this woman gave them candies. I don't know. Just weird food. I'm just getting like weird food. Yeah, I think it had happened earlier and she just panicked. She didn't know what to do. Yeah, there's definitely something shady going on. Is this additional like pet sitter that's paid? I mean, I don't think you need to be paying anybody for that. I'm not sure she's had experience with guinea pigs. I think that could also be something to do with it as well. All right. I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry for your loss. It's another. Oh, she's only got guinea pigs and rabbits. All right. And she should know better, but it could have accidentally just eaten something that was, the wrong thing. Okay, let's have a look. What's Jave's feeling about you, us? You've been focusing on yourself, not really working. He's the one that was the deadbeat, wasn't he? Wasn't he the one that we said, like, just don't even bother even giving him any more time and energy? No, he's not going anywhere, this guy. He's just like round and round in circles. He needs to make more money, and you're going to come to some sort of judgment about him. No, I would just be blocking that one. If it hasn't taken off and gone anywhere now and he's just playing mind games, then no. I feel like it's a block and release, that one. Return to sender. You don't need any bad energy around you. Lines open, communication lines open, people trying to get back to you, etc. You don't need that. And also Venus is retrograde. A lot of exes will show up now, or people that you've dated will pop up now. You don't need to be focusing on anything like that. Or keeping the lines of communication open. You just don't need it. Just tell him, I wish you the best, and then, but you're leaving and you've gone, and just block him. What does spirit guides, ancestors want you to know? Yeah, this is why what happens is, Mystique, unless you block them, they'll keep on trying to resurface. So if this toxic ex is just looking for attention, or they're wanting to, you know, have a fling, or have a hookup or whatever, so you just need to block them. That's why you need to block exes at all times. All times. Not one time or one, you know, all the time. That's why they're an ex, for a reason. Okay, what do your guides need? What do your guides need to know? You need to block these guys. Get them out of your vortex and focus on your creation, your wealth creation, your wishes coming true, all of that good stuff. Yeah. Guides, ancestors want you to know. I feel like you're going to end up with somebody younger. I'm getting the word Antonio. Don't know if you're going to have like a Latino type boyfriend, or maybe Puerto Rican or something like that. I'm getting Antonio. I feel like you're going to meet somebody in Vegas, actually. Going about your rounds. Yeah, you're going to meet someone in Vegas, I feel. I'm also getting the donut store Krispy Kremes. Don't know why. There could be a joke about that, or there could be some encounter at Krispy Kremes. I don't know. There's something going on there. There's a younger guy, Antonio, could be A, first, second, or last name, but strong A initial. I feel like he's quite athletic. I feel like he's younger. And I think that you're ready for a big change. You're sick of these dudes that are wasting your time. He might even ask you to live with him. Like, he might even say, why don't you come and, you know, live with me or stay with me until, you know, you get your job and everything sorted out. He might offer you accommodation. Thanks for that, Mystique. Yeah. Hi, Lorraine. How are you, my dear? 12-month reading, love and career. Excellent. Thank you for the 20. I truly appreciate it. 12-month reading, love and career. Coming off this eclipse energy. I think if you feel like he's safe, Mystique, you might take him up on the offer. I mean, why not, you know, if you like him. You've got different energy on that side of the country, so just expect the unexpected. Okay, 12-month reading, Lorraine. Lorraine, seeing apartments, Lorraine, seeing apartments around you. Why am I seeing apartments? Okay, you've got a trip, or you've got a male here, Sagittarius, Aries or Leo, or movement here. You've got a definite trip coming up, movement, adventures. Lorraine, let's go for April. Let's start from April, shall we? Yeah, because March is a mess. April. Yeah, you're getting your ducks in a row in April. You're sorting things out. You're in good health in May, and June you've got this trip. I don't know if you're still going on this trip in June. July, because it's coming up in June. July is keeping on top of a situation. You're ready to kind of take a new path, take a new road. You're looking for new avenues and new roads to take in September, October, or August, September. I'm also getting the words justice of the peace, or something to do with the law or justice. I don't know if you're going to get a job or an offer or something to do with a government job of some description, or something to do with the Justice Department. You've also got a nice offer of a male here coming up around the end of the year. He could be the one that's coming in that you feel is right for you. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. There seems to be a lot of attraction. And it also looks like you're clearing out any sort of, bad karmic type of people, or people that are just not cooperating or working with you in your favor, or just people who are looking for some sort of a encounter type of energy. So it looks like you're kind of cleaning out the swamp is what I'm getting, and cleaning out the swamp. I feel like you're going to be very successful. There's a lot of success here. I feel like this guy's coming in. He could be older, wiser, and has his own house. He might have a house in a nice suburb where it's quite green, or countryside area, or a green area. You might even meet somebody traveling as well, or overseas. You've got some nice generosity coming in from a significant other as well. So I do feel like you're going to get, or it could be a grant or some sort of scholarship grant, that type of thing as well, coming to you. So I do feel like you're going to get, could be also a nice payout, tax payout or something like that. You're going to get something generously given to you. But there's a lovely man here. If you meet him, earlier than that, then that's quite possible. But I feel like he's kind of proposing or making some sort of plan with you at the end of the year going into early next year, like marriage, engagement, living together, that type of thing. And he seems very generous. Yeah. Strong water element there, but I wouldn't rule out a fire sign as well, or that can just indicate this trip down memory lane. Dancing as well. I'm getting you having fun and dancing. So you might meet this guy dancing, or not in a club. It's more like some particular type of dancing. So thanks for that, Lorraine. Yeah, it's looking good. It's looking good. Love and career. Well, he might be of assistance. Hi, Brittany. How are you? Thank you for the $14.99 from Australia. Will I end up with Tom, and are we meant to be in each other's lives? Good question. Okay, Brittany. Will you end up with Tom? The clock's ticking. It's like you might put a time limit on this waiting situation with this guy. It could be that, you know, it's been on and off, or it's been a quick fling, or it's been something that, you know, you might have been waiting for some time, and he may or may have not taken the action. What's going on with this Tom guy? Let me look at him. It could be slow and steady. He might be too slow. Brunette female, that could be you. He could be a liar. Like, he might have said he wants a relationship, but he just wants a fling.